now I know Spanish Harlem are not just pretty words to say. I thought I knew, now I know that rose trees never grow in New York City. Until you've seen those trash can dreams come true. You stand at the edge while people run you through. But I thank the Lord, there's people out there like you. Thank the Lord, there's people out there like you. While Mona Lisa's and Mad Hatter's sons are bankers, sons are lawyers, turn around and say good morning to the night. But unless they see the sky, what they can't, and that is why. No, not if it's dark outside or light. In 1996, I moved to New York City. I was 28 years old. I had about $5,000. My wife and I moved, and I busked. I never planned on doing musicals. I didn't. I was a serious actor, you know. I studied Shakespeare. I wanted to do the classics and important films. But all through my 20s, I busked. I busked in my hometown of St. Louis. I busked when I moved to London for a year. I busked all over the country. I busked in Boulder, Colorado. I moved to New York City, and that's what I started doing. I was playing in Union Square, singing for my supper, singing for all my meals, actually. But this is how lucky I was. Didn't get so lucky with the name, but I got very lucky in other ways. A friend of mine asked me to come do an open mic that he was hosting, and I did. And there was a man in the audience that night who was a publicist for this new musical that had just opened on Broadway. It was all the rage. It was called Rent. And he said, "You play the guitar. You have a rock and roll voice. I want you to meet this casting director tomorrow." And what song was I singing that he heard? This Elton John song that I'm singing for you right now. This Broadway's got a lot of songs to sing. If I knew the tune, I might join in. Go my way alone, on my own, say shabby song in New York City. Subway's no way for a good man to go down. The rich can't ride, and the hobo he can't drown. But I thank the Lord for you people that I have found. Thank the good Lord for you people that I have found. Yeah, yeah, yeah. While Mona Lisa's, Mad Hatter's sons are bankers, sons are lawyers, turn around and say good morning to the night. But unless they see the sky, but they can't, that is why. They know not if it's dark outside or light. I was so fortunate in 1996 to have been a part of the original cast of Rent. I joined it 2 months after it opened. My first job in Rent was to understudy the two lead guys, Mark and Roger, in the musical Rent, and play Roger every Sunday night. That was how I was first billed in a playbill, Sunday Night Roger, which I think is a great title for a memoir. Sunday Night Roger. It just has a ring to it, right? That show did such beautiful things for me. It allowed me to, I got my agent. I stayed with that show for a year and a half. I eventually took over that lead role full time, the second year of the run. I got an agent out of it. And my dad, who's since gone now, I'm from a large, very Catholic family in St. Louis, Missouri. My dad was a retired Marine, very, very conservative man, and very, very judgmental of people of other sexualities. And my father came to see Rent probably 60 times. My dad came to see it. And one night I was on stage singing Seasons of Love. And I looked in the back of the theater, and my dad was by the soundboard. And next to him was Jonathan Larson's father, Al Larson. You remember Jonathan Larson died right as Rent was about to explode. And we were singing Seasons of Love, and Al Larson collapsed into my father's arms and started weeping. And then my father started weeping with him back. That show had the power to soften the most bigoted of hearts. And I looked out and I thought, wow, look at these two men. Look what this musical can do. I got to sing this song over 500 times. Never got tired of it, and Andy helped me work up this arrangement for it, but this was one of the great songs I got to sing doing Rent. And I want to dedicate it to my dad. One song, glory, one song before I go. Glory, one song to leave behind. Find glory, one last refrain, one song from the pretty boy front man who wasted opportunity. One song had the world at his feet. Glory in the eyes of a young girl. A young girl. Find glory on the cheap-colored lights. One song before the sun sets. Glory on another empty life. Time flies, time dies, glory, one blaze of glory, one blaze of glory, glory. A song that rings true, truth like a blazing fire, an eternal flame. Find one song, a song about love, glory, soul of a young man, a young man. Find the one song before the virus takes hold, glory like a sunset, one song to redeem this empty life. Time flies, there's no need to endure anymore. Time dies, glory, one blaze of glory, one blaze of glory, glory. Find glory in a song that rings true, truth like a blazing fire, an eternal flame. Thank you.